So you're saying if you have it in there and you haven't used much of it for 2 years, and then you come down with cancer, then you can use all of that towards your treatment?
Correct.
You
It's
want, correct?
a health savings account. It's
I
an
know.
account. It's an account that pays any of your co-pays, anything that has to do with
Medical bills.
medical bills. Okay? So whether you might want to laugh, I can go down and buy a box of Band-Aids and use my HSA account. It's medical. I can buy anything that has to do with medical supplies. I mean, my wife does go in surgery to a specialist in Pittsburgh. I forget how much that is. And it pays. But, if you're healthy, I got in a little tussle with one of our guys there. Well, you use it all up, I'm not sick. Well, yeah, you're not sick. Thank God you're not sick.
So you don't know what the
So when you
future.
get that C word, it scares you. And I had it twice. Twice.
Thank you.
Partial kidney's gone, part of my small intestine's gone. So, yeah, you guys are right. You guys are right about maybe brushing it up a little bit. But I think what you're doing is a cat and Andy. And you shouldn't do that right now. With this medical
Jimmy,
stuff.
we've asked them for 2 years to look into it. That's what gets you upset when they do
Okay,
nothing.
let's go to the floor there.
But anyway, I'd like to thank you for it. I'd like to thank you for having that for me because it was really nice.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you.
I'll let everybody know.
Any other comments? Okay, well.
John Zawilla from Fawcett Church Road.
Thank you, John.
Again, I'm here, as I was last month, to find out if anything's done about the covered storm sewers on the road.
Now, I know you did go up and address that, Bill and Dan.
Yeah. We took a look at things and we did some calculations, and we have a little report that we're going to get to Dawn, but essentially it's our opinion that those inlets need to be opened up.
I agree 100%. I can't plant grass in the back, but I told you I put all this fence into getting rid of more water around my house. But the water, when it comes down, is going over the curbs badly.
Yes, I would understand why it does.
And when do you think this is going to be done?
I don't know, we need to kind of talk about that with the board when you bring it up as a report, because those inlets do connect into private systems. We've had some resistance in the past about that, so we kind of need a legal opinion on that.
Yeah. He goes on to private property then.
Yeah, I mean, it's typical of a lot of places that we have where catch basins are tied in and people extending pipes through backyards. And it is what it is now, but now they have to maintain.
Because we don't have a right of way on it.
Right, but at the point in time when it was discharged from the side of the road, it was going into a ditch, and when they extended it or built the house, the pipes were extended, so the people have taken on that responsibility, and where our right of way is. So, like I say, I think they've been open. I mean, I have my opinion, I just think we need to get on the report. We'll just review with the solicitor, and then if everything's okay, we'll just have public works go ahead and open them up. That's all we need to do.
I have a list of inlets to be cleaned and open. Robin Tech will do that for us as soon as
No, I didn't hear any of that.
I've compiled a list of inlets and cross drains that need cleaned up. What I normally do is I'll accumulate a list so I have enough work that when Robinson comes out with a vacuum truck, that I have enough work for them for 2 days. They'll bring the truck out and an operator, and then I staff the crew up with our in-house personnel. So I have Fawcett Church on that list. I'm waiting for some direction as to when I can open those inlets up, because as Dan has just said, there's an issue with the drain that goes to a person's driveway, that once that opens, that thing's going to probably look like a whale's blowhole as it percolates up through the driveway right there.
Well, it can't be any worse than what's doing to my property down at the barn. I mean, you're saving one guy, but the other guys at the bottom are getting ruined.
Okay.
So I mean, it's a matter of, you gotta get rid of them steel plates.
Let's have the attorney talk with you and see what we can work out, okay?
All right,
Thank you very much.
see you next month.
Don't give
Any
up.
other comments?
I'm Kathy Pickford, I live on Brookside Drive, but I'm asking for my brother, Mawhinney Road. What's the status on that lawsuit to get that repaired? Do we have any?
John, where are we at on that?
Mawhinney Road.
Mawhinney Road.
What? There was a lawsuit on that as to the damage. I just was wondering if anything's come up with that.
Yeah, we're waiting for the court to set a trial date. We've reached out to counsel for the defendant, and we are seeing if there is the possibility for a resolution to that outside the court. Because we're discussing it, I'm not at liberty to
that's
go into
okay.
details. However, we are working on that with an eye of figuring out if a resolution can be had or if things are just going to be proceeding to trial. But all the paperwork in terms of court papers have been filed on that, so I would expect something in the very near future.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Can you please provide me information on this? I've requested to be involved in it before and never heard from John on it. And I think it should be settled. This is a very nominal amount, and we're spending more money on attorney's fees than we're going to realize from it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Elizabeth, last time I spoke with John, he had tried on several occasions to make contact, and there was no return call from the party's attorney. So that was the last conversation I had with John concerning that.
Somehow I'm under the impression that an amount was discussed. Am I wrong?
I gave John an amount that would be a settlement amount, and I believe that, but I don't believe contact was made. It was either phone tag, but John had told me that he had not received calls back.
Okay.
Okay, is there any further comments on anything? Okay, we'll go in, before we start into the township reports, I would like to do the first two resolutions, because I understand we have somebody here tonight, Bruce, for those, correct? So let's consider the first resolution here, number 135-2014. Consider the subdivision application number 2014-012, Mission Hill Plan Lots, lot number 106 revised, located at Mission Hills Drive, Mission Hills LLC applicant. Do we have somebody here who can come on forward and talk about it here?